Hey, what's going on, Who That Nation? It is yours truly, TJ Jones, the host of the State of the Saints podcast. And this is the State of the Saints podcast post-game show. The New Orleans Saints knock off the Chicago Bears at Soldier Field by a score of 26-23. Woo! Boy, what a game. I mean, this was a game. If you have a heart condition, pre-existing heart condition of any kind, high blood pressure, my goodness, man, you were probably on the edge of your seat, or you're probably watching the State of the Saints podcast from the emergency room. But the New Orleans Saints, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't the sexiest. But like I said at the beginning, during the pregame show, they got the job done. Okay, the Saints got the job done. They are now 5-2. They are top the NFC South right now because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers did not play. Just want to make that very, very clear to all you Tampa Bay fans who've been grandstanding about being atop the NFC South. The Saints had a bye. Okay, let's make that very clear right now. The Saints are atop the NFC South until you actually beat the Giants. So I just want to make that very, very clear. Look, the New Orleans Saints, they are who we thought they were, folks. I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, if you were looking for a blowout, if you were looking for a game where the Saints were just going to, just beat a team into submission, that is not how this team is designed. This team is designed for, nickel and diamond down the field, controlling the ball, not turning the ball over. That is what this team is. And in the end, we're always going to be in games like this. But guess what, Who That Nation? It wasn't, once again, it was not the sexiest. It was not the most star-studded. But at the end of the day, the Saints got that dub, okay? They are 5-2 as of right now. What I take away from this game, number one, the Saints secondary, they're in trouble. I'm just going to make that very, very clear. Now, I know they played a little bit better in the second half. They limited the mistakes that they made. Marshawn Lattimore was looking like he did a couple years ago in the second half. I get all that. But at the end of the day, the Saints are in trouble in the secondary, okay? The Saints had a 10-point lead. The Saints had an opportunity to put their stamp on this game by getting a stop. They have given up 3rd and 15s, 3rd and 7s, 3rd and 8s on halfback tosses, all these different things. This defensive secondary is in trouble, okay? So let's just go ahead and make that clear right now. I'm not happy about what I saw. I mean, they did a good job as far as like getting stops where they needed to in order to get the ball back in the offensive hands. But this team is only a matter of time before the bottom drops. These guys are giving up way too many plays. They gave up 2 4th-down plays. They gave up third down plays. Like, you have got to be freaking kidding me. It is absolutely ridiculous the way that this team just give up these big plays. I just don't understand it. I really don't. The pass rush, they were actually getting home today. They were taking advantage of a Chicago Bears offensive line. They were taking advantage of them, man. I see Trey Hendrickson, David Onyemata, Davenport was getting pressure. Cam Jordan got a sack. I mean, so these guys were really getting pressure on Nick Foles. He is a statue back there, ain't trying to run, ain't trying to scramble, and the Saints took advantage of that. A better outing by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I know he gave up some plays a couple times, but he was much better at tackling. He was more physical, and I still would like to know, Who That Nation, I would love to know what in the hell is C.J. Gardner-Johnson telling these wide receivers that are making them risk it all rather than being practice or in the game? What is this dude saying? I think C.J. Gardner-Johnson is slowly making his way to having the title of one of the best trash talkers in the NFL because, my goodness, man. I mean, they say Michael Thomas stole off on him. They had Williams. He stole off on him. What is this dude doing to these players? I have not a clue. But the Saints offense, man, look, you got to give credit where credit is due. These guys stepped up when they needed to. Traquan Smith with a clutch first down. Deontay Harris, this dude is lightning in a bottle. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude was unleashed in this game flipping the field, giving the Saints good field position, and Drew Brees, man. Drew Brees understanding he can't take a sack, he can't turn the ball over. Drew Brees, man. I mean, we actually see Drew Brees scramble for 2 yards. So all in all, man, they did what they needed to do. And I think that we need to look at this offense optimistically, because for the last 2 weeks, the Saints have went out there with practice squad guys and guys that nobody even really know of, and they got that dub, man. So congratulations to the Saints. They 5-2. Wasn't the best win, but they got that win, man. So ladies and gentlemen, Who Dat Nation, I won't be able to talk long because some of you, as you already know, I work at nights now. So I'm probably just going to, take a few phone calls, but we're not probably going to have the post-game show as long as we normally do. What I'm going to do right now is put the link inside of the comments. I'm going to take your phone calls, your video calls right now. So feel free to chime in. I ask that you just keep it short, you know what I'm saying? Especially because around post-game, a lot of people want to chime in. So feel free to call in. Let me know what you think about the game. Chanel says, I love Harris. Yeah, Deontay Harris, who I feel like was the X factor going into this game. He definitely was the X factor in this game, no doubt about that. We're going to go to Chris, man. Chris, what's going on? How you doing, brother?
Oh, gosh, I feel every week this team gives me high blood pressure watching the secondary, man. It's like,
my goodness.
God.
My goodness.
First off, I want to give a high congrats to the offense, even in Brees out there. Even with preseason guys, they lightened it up. But, man, this secondary, we need something. I don't know who we need, but we need something. Even if they're like a locker room distraction, we need something in coverage to help us, man. It's just like, but oh God, it's
man. I don't know, man. I'm just glad to get this win. Like I already knew. I went into the game knowing that it was going to get ugly. When the Saints took that 10-point lead, I'm not gonna lie to you, Chris. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew when Chicago got the ball, they was gonna go down the field and rather score a touchdown or a field goal. That did not surprise me at all.
Yeah,
none whatsoever.
Also, what do you think about? I was really mad at like the refs call on near the last drive. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, really? I swear that was a fumble. I was jumping up and down, so screaming happy. I'm just like, no, you can't give us our defense nothing. And then, of course, then our secondary basically gives up 2 huge plays to keep them in the game and kick a field goal. But
horrible. Horrible.
But hey, I guess a win's a win.
A win is a win.
Still, but we still need secondary help. I don't know if that's from Earl Thomas coming in,
somebody,
or I heard Stephon Gilmore's even on the trading block. But I don't know what it would take too much to get him. We have no cap. But
call him up. You know what I'm saying? Call him up, right? You know what I'm saying? Pick up the phone. You know what I'm saying?
But our GM, he's done crazier things in the past to get us like some cap situations. But if we could have like Stephon Gilmore or Earl Thomas just in coverage, we don't need you to literally play anything else. We just need you to be a coverage backer, and we can improve the secondary dramatically.
Yes. We definitely need some help back there, man. I appreciate that call, Chris. Thank you so much, man.
You have a great rest of y'all's day. Who dat,
man? Shouts out to Chris, man. Calm down, Chris. All right, you know what I'm saying? We got that dub. You know what I'm saying? No need to hyperventilate or nothing like that. Even though this team definitely will have you on the edge of your seat and almost about to pass out. Jerry, OG of the State of the Saints, man. Shouts out to Jerry Paul. What's going on, Jerry?
What's going on, TJ Jones, the host of the State of the Saints podcast?
Yes, sir.
Man, oh man. First off, before we get to the aftermath of this crazy finish in this game. First and foremost, want to say thank God that I made it back home. They said my power was on Saturday.
Oh yeah, shots out.
And I mean, I was gonna wait to hear from them. Like, it was gonna be like tomorrow or Tuesday when it come on. But thank God they pushed it up to on Saturday. So so I was able to come home today.
Oh man,
and
that's
I
great.
Feel good. I said thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord, man, for real.
I can imagine for everything because it could have been more. So that's one big victory for me, and also I'm glad to be back because we picking up where we left off. So hopefully everybody's doing well. that's on the chat with their families during Zeta. So hopefully everybody's doing good. I'm doing good. Family's doing good. Hope everybody is doing good. I'm still praying for y'all. For those that don't have power, I'm still praying for y'all.
Yeah, man, no doubt about it, man. Yeah.
I got to get to this game right here. Lord Jesus Christ. It's like it's all TJ Jones. It's like the NFC Championship all over again, especially when Demario Davis.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Did that move to strip the knock the ball out the tight end's hand to scoop it up so we can win the game. But look who come out of nowhere once again, like always.
Talking about forward progress.
Referees freaking hate us, man. I've been saying that every single week we play. The referees hate our guts.
Man, that was horrible.
A spade, TJ. I mean, it is what it is, bro. These referees hate our freaking guts, man.
Man, anything they can do to put the knife in the back of the Saints, they're willing to do. That was I don't know, man. If his forward progress was stopped, where's the damn whistle? That's all I'm saying. Blow the whistle. Why did the referee throw down the fumble? You know what I'm saying? The fumble, you know what I'm saying? The blue fumble tag. If it wasn't a fumble, man. That's a whole nother story for another day. They definitely didn't congregate to throw a flag on that pass interference. They definitely didn't do that, did they? But they want to congregate now. Bro, I'm over it. I'm over it.
Hey, but overall, TJ, I'm happy we got the win. We got 2 right now, so let's enjoy it as we can, because I got news for you. Because next Sunday night, when we play the Buccaneers at their house for Sunday Night Football on NBC, it ain't gonna be easy.
Nope.
It is not going to be easy because the secondary out there, hot freaking garbage.
Trash.
Out there. Now they did not, but I give them some props for what they did do a couple of turnovers, so I give them that.
In the second half they played much better.
They played a whole lot better, but in the first half, because I didn't see much of the game because I was out going back from Gulfport to Biloxi, so I had to catch the game on. I had to catch the game on the radio, but they always say the second half is always the best time to watch it. I mean, first half it's okay, but second half plus overtime, that'll have you at the edge of your seat.
Yep, that's true, man. I mean, they have been for the last couple of years a second half team. Yeah, they definitely have been a second half team, no doubt about that. But Jerry, thank you so much for your call, man. I'm glad that your power is on. I'm glad you're doing fine. Know everybody in the Who Dat Nation echo my sentiments, man. And you already know you can call back anytime, my friend.
All right, man. We'll catch up on the next time, man. You have a good night.
All right, you too, man. Take care, man. Shouts out to the OG, Jared Poor. Gonna move on to my guy, Chosen, man. Chosen, what's going on, man?
What's going on, TJ, man? I ain't gonna hold you too long. I know you got things you gotta do. I know a lot of callers trying to get in. But I'm not gonna chew out the defense. I mean, I know enough of y'all gonna do that already. So I ain't gonna state the obvious. You know, it is what it is at this point. They gave up another one. Cool. Okay, but I just want to touch on some positive points. Man, to say Drew Brees went out there, man, with pretty much some inbred and some leftover meat out the back
for real,
and made a meal.
For real, dude.
Like you say, it wasn't the best meal, but they ate. You know,
for real.
They filled that hole in their stomach. So to say this man, you know, he washed or whatever, I don't know, man. It may not be as effective, but he took. That's one of them old grandmas. You know, they find something out that closet or that cabinet, and they make it work. Drew Brees,
for real,
he pulled out his inner New Orleans, man. He definitely made it work.
Yeah, and, for real.
That fight, man. I think we needed that spark.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I seen you write that on Twitter.
They played so juiced. Once that fight happened, it's like everything just picked up. So if that's what it takes, then maybe CJ found his spot. Maybe he that dog. You know, he bringing out Michael Thomas.
Right.
He's just that dog, man. And my last point, man, Deontay Harris, bro. Oh my God. This man put us in so much good field position.
Man.
It's bad enough we couldn't really capitalize off of it, given the
Mm-hmm.
fact I know we probably don't have our best receivers. But
Right.
Deontay Harris, man, I believe this guy here was the unsung hero in
Oh,
many
yeah.
ways. I mean, he
Yeah.
put every time, you know, that kind of look in his eye when he just know. He
Yep.
just know, you know, every
Yep.
kick return, every point return, he just knows. So I'm just hitting on the high points, man. Good win. It was ugly, but and
Yeah.
one more thing for next week.
Mm-hmm.
I know the Bucs, you know, I know it's gonna be tough, but TJ, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if that defense play lights out because
Yeah.
you know when it comes
Yeah.
to good competition, where we like, man, they gonna blow us out. Look how we playing against mediocre teams. For some reason, these guys play like Hall of Fame, Super Bowl contenders. So I wouldn't be surprised next week, you know. But games like this, you know, we play down. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. Hopefully, we find our mojo and we get back on stride. But that's all I gotta say, man. I appreciate it, man.
Man, no problem, Chosen, man. Good take. I appreciate it, man. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Take care. There we go to Josh, man. Josh, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, TJ? First, I want to say thank you for that little public shout out you gave me yesterday morning, man. I didn't see that till last night, but
oh yeah,
very
man.
appreciative of
Everybody in
that.
the Who That Nation, man. Everybody in Who That Nation, people that watch the State of the Saints podcast, man. Like everybody's proud of you, gave you shout outs. This is what I was talking about, y'all. Josh and Jesus, man. Congratulations to him, graduating from college, man. If y'all been watching the State of the Saints podcast, y'all know his success story, him being an overcomer, man. I'm proud of you. I know the Who That Nation is proud of you too, man.
Yeah, well, you know, the Who Dat Nation gives me energy, and yeah, my homeless bum to college graduate journey is now completely. Well, it's not official yet.
Yeah.
I still have coursework to do, but it's like goofy coursework, like discussion posts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But my main coursework is done, and it becomes official on November 25th. So yeah,
awesome,
I'm
man.
basically done. But yeah, thanks to everybody in the Who Dat Nation who congratulated me too. Now, you know, I came in here ready to disagree with you today, TJ, because I thought you were going to come on here and be all mad about and just pick out everything about the Saints that you found wrong and everything. But you know, I'm going to say something that most of the Who Dat Nation probably disagrees with, but I'm glad we didn't run the ball that much today. I'm glad we didn't depend on the run today. Here's why. The Bears are a top 3 run defense. Yeah, and I know the actual rankings have them in top 15. The rankings are crap. The Bears have always been a top 3 run defense.
Right.
Now, Latavius is a good running back, but he is not a great running back. Okay, Latavius is not a guy where you can say we're up against a top 3 running back today. Put the game in Latavius' hands, he's going to drop 100 on him. He's not that good where you can count on him for that against a top 3 defense. And Kamara is not an every down back, so he's not the guy you want to keep sending up the middle and stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because Kamara will start getting bruised up and start slowing down and everything.
Right.
So it's good that they did what they did, which was try to mix up the pass and the run.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't do it successfully all the time, but Sean Payton did the right thing, I think.
Right.
Now, I've come to a conclusion about the secondary. The secondary actually plays good for most of the game in all these games. They just wet the bed when it counts.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you on that.
So I no longer think our secondary is hot garbage. This has got to be coaching. Because when you think the secondary, they play good for most of the game. It's not like they're giving a big play after big play after big play. They're just giving up big plays at key moments.
Right.
And I find it hard to believe that all the members of the secondary suddenly get super nervous at every big moment and suddenly shut down. So what else can there be? It's the coaching. It's the assignments that the coaching's got them lined up in. And, you know, you can see that when they put Williams on a speedy receiver. You can't put Williams on a speedy receiver, yet they keep doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So our secondary is not hard garbage. They're a decent secondary. They're just Dennis Allen is not somebody that knows what to do in key moments. That's just the way it is, at least with the secondary. So our secondary is not the problem. Dennis Allen is. And so that's my conclusion. But I think the Saints played the best game they could have possibly played. The Bears are just a team that matches up really well with what we do.
Yeah.
So I actually honestly think the Saints, even if they would have lost, I wouldn't have been that disappointed because they're up against a team that, just like I said, that they match up well against the Saints, you know, especially being with a great run defense and all that. So
right.
I'm actually very proud of this victory. So that's what I have to say.
Yeah, I'm too, man. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can be impressed about. Like one thing in particular, like I think this is probably one of the best tackling performances as a defense I've seen all season. I mean, they were flying around the field, and when they got their hands on guys, they was putting them down on the ground. So they definitely was focusing on the fundamentals on that. I thought that the defense, you know what I'm saying, I thought the defense played pretty well in the second half, but like I said, man, you got like it's almost like I often say this. It's like if you have a 45-minute commute and you drive great for 44 minutes and 52 seconds. Those last 8 seconds, you know what I'm saying, you crash into a fire hydrant. You know what I'm saying? Like it negates all the great driving that you did. You know, nobody gonna remember how great you drove for 44 minutes, you know what I'm saying, 52 seconds. They're gonna remember you crashed into a fire hydrant. So regardless of how they playing, you know what I'm saying, like as impressive as they may be, we just gonna remember those deep passes that they gave up and a touchdown that put those guys close, you know, in this game. So they got to get better, man. They got to clean that type of stuff up, man. It shouldn't be a narrative at this point, Josh. But I
know you want to move on, but I just want to ask you something real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think we should take Cam Jordan out for a couple of days and put someone else in just for a couple of weeks? Because I think what's happening is he's dealing with a nagging injury, and it's just taking him a while to heal because of his age. I think if we take him out for a couple of days, or I'm sorry, a couple of weeks, he'll be back to his old self when he comes back. Do you agree with that? Or
well, I think he did have surgery, and if you look, Josh, I mean, Cam Jordan was an every down defensive end. If you look at this year, if you look at the numbers, his snaps have been down. You know, like it got to a point one game he was actually so frustrated. You know, he actually just ran back into the game without the coaching staff telling him to. You know, so they have been you know, kind of monitoring the snaps you know, this season more than they have in seasons past. But I mean, I don't know, man. He played pretty bad in the first half, man. I mean, I'm just not used to him like giving up, like run, you know what I'm saying, running, you know what I'm saying. When they run at him, I'm not looking to him to miss tackles or anything like that. But I mean, he did have that clutch sack at the end towards the end of the game, and you know, he was helpful. You know what I'm saying? He set up a couple of those sacks that the other guys had. So I think that he does a good job, and I think the Saints have kind of limited his snap, so I don't have no problem with that. But I will say I think the Saints need another pass rush. I will say that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. All right, brother. I'll let you move on.
All right, Josh, man. Thank you so much. Once again, Congratulations to you, man.
Thanks, brother.
All right, take care, man. Shouts out to Josh, man. Congratulations to him once again. What's going on, man?
TJ, the host that's doing the most. How you doing, sir?
Yes, sir, man. How you doing, man?
I'm doing fine. I must say I enjoyed that victory.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the victory. Of course, we have some things to improve on. But I can't come down too hard on the defense. I've seen some flaws, but they did do a little better. To say, be honest with you, there was a little inkling in the back of my mind saying we may lose this game because they were 5-1. It is the Chicago Bears. They're not a weak team, or at least they were 5-1 or 5-2.
Right.
And so I was thinking, it's a good chance we can lose this game. So if it's an ugly win, I'll take it. And I just hope the defense and the offense play smart enough ball to win the game. And at the very end, I got to give Sean Payton the props of just winning the game, not trying to overdo it by trying to smash him with a last-minute touchdown, where you can get a player hurt like you did Michael Thomas.
Right.
He went on when people were saying he should have got more yardage and ran more time off the clock. He was like, forget that. It's second down, I'm kicking the field goal, and I'm in the game. And we're getting out of Chicago. And so that was smart play to me. Let's not risk anything else. And so it seems like he's hearing you when you said, why risk getting Michael Thomas hurt trying to run up the points?
Right.
And so it's like he was like, well, I'm not going to do that this time. Let's just get the win.
Right.
And when you do that, it's like we could have won by more. It's like people are picking. Like we could have won by more. We could have done this.
Man, look, hey, I could care less. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at what Chosen said, man, it's like that grandmama, you know what I'm saying, that went in that kitchen, you know what I'm saying? She got a little bit of something, she got a little meat, you know what I'm saying? She got a little flour, she making it work. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, who gonna remember the score of this game? All we gonna remember is the Saints beat the Bears. I do not care. Anybody that's up here talking about style points, save that for college football. I can care less. They won. That's all I care about. You know, man. That's all I care about, man.
And they can, and I like to be on, like when we played San Francisco last year, it was a high scoring game and where we lost by 3 points.
Right.
Okay, that was a tight game, but we lost by 3 points. See, we lost by 3 points. I like the part where it was a tight game, but we won by 3 points. Right. So it's better to always win low than to be losing. You were right there to win the game and you didn't make it. At least you barely won the game. It's a better position as far as I'm concerned. And now they can kind of learn from this. Question though, when do you think Michael Thomas is coming back? What's going on with
Sunday,
that?
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday, definitely for Tampa Bay.
There's no way in hell this dude missing a game against the Buccaneers. No way. Him or Emmanuel Sanders. And I'm telling y'all right now, like for all the people that's around here nervous talking about Tampa, I'm telling y'all, this team right here that the Saints just played is a carbon copy of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. From the athletic linebackers, from the pass rush, from the secondary. This team basically is a carbon copy. How they're designed defensively is a carbon copy of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is why, for me, I don't fear the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't. I mean, it's just as simple as that. I said the way that the Saints play against the Chicago Bears is going to decide how I feel about them going against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But, hey, man, I appreciate the call, man. Call back anytime, my friend. Great analysis. I see you repping that Drew Brees Super Bowl 44 jersey, man. Good look. You know what I'm saying? Nice swag there. And call back anytime, brother.
Have a good one and bless you.
Bless you, man. Take it easy. Yeah, man. Look, I'm positive, you know. Sanchez, what's going on, man?
Man, TJ, what's going on, man?
Man, hey, man, I'm just excited about this win, man.
Man, you and me both. What can we say about this game? It was compelling. It was dramatic. It was nasty. It was ugly. It was physical. At the end of the day, we got the job done. It was a couple of sloppy tackling that I seen in the first half, but luckily we was able to, start that thing called momentum. Momentum. It's real, and we definitely had it starting at the end of the first half.
Right.
Only thing, my biggest gripe of this game would probably be just the fact that we had multiple opportunities to capitalize on that momentum, and we just didn't. And we let it get far closer than it really could have been. So, with all that being said, man, good solid win. I seen the video of them dancing after the game. Look, bump all that. Let's pack our bags. Let's go and get out of Chicago, cause we just escaped one out of it. We just let's just go and get on that flight.
But look, I can't say that though, Sanchez. I mean, the thing about it is, no matter who the Saints play, it come down to the wire. When is the last? Like honestly, look at the games that the Saints have played this season. Show me a game that the Saints just completely imposed their will on the team. Probably for the exception of the Detroit Lions. Every other game that the Saints have played always have been nip and tuck. I guess you can count that Tampa Bay Buccaneers game. Nip and tuck, phone booth type game. I take your best shot, you take my best shot. They're not designed to blow nobody out. I mean, it's just that simple. They're not designed to blow nobody out. They're designed to be a scrappy team that's just there in the end, and it is always going to be this way. That's why I said, Sanchez, if you got a pre-existing heart condition, high blood pressure, if you have all that, you're going to continue to have issues. Because
I'm literally tired.
Hey, bro, it's going to be like this, man. That's just the way the Saints play, bro. That's just the way they play.
I promise you, next week I'm going to give me a heart monitor, and I'm going to just check my heart rate during the whole primetime game against the Bucs. See how they work out.
Hey, man. I mean, I think a lot of people going to do the same thing. Sanchez, thank you so much, brother. You take it easy.
Yeah, good night.
Who that? Man, who that? Truth hurts, man. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, TJ? I won't have you long because I know you say you got to go to work tonight. But I'm just gonna make a quick point. I'm not even gonna get on the secondary because we already know what I've been saying about that. But I thought they played a little better. But what I really want to touch on is that I'm amazed with the offense. I mean, think about it. If I'm the other teams in the National Football League and looking at these Saints stack up these wins without their two top receivers.
Yes.
Now, I mean, think about it. I mean, when Emmanuel Sanders and MT13 make their way back in the lineup, and if they can find a way to balance the offense with running the ball, if I'm any team, I don't care who the hell it is. It can be an AFC team, it can be an NFC team. I'm afraid of this New Orleans Saints offense.
Yep.
I mean, because they can play with anybody. I mean, Drew Brees right now is not even looking his age.
Yep.
And you know, I was critical of him a few weeks ago. And like I said, I'm a big Drew Brees fan, but you know, a lot of us was critical of him. But he's not looking like his age right now. Like he's looking like he got like 5 years younger. He's just look young right now. But another thing I wanted to say is this. You got to be kidding me on that play that they say forward progress. Come on. Even the referee was by the ball. He even threw the blue flag out because he knew it was a fumble. I mean, I did not hear no damn whistle. I'm pretty sure you didn't hear a whistle. I'm pretty sure none of us and that referee was standing right there and didn't hear a whistle. That's why he threw the blue flag out. But we already know how the league feel about us. They want to put the knife in our back, like you said earlier.
Yep, they want the Buccaneers. They want the Buccaneers to win it. That's the way I feel about it. They trying to help them out. And they knew, like, I don't want people to be like, well, the defense, come on, man, give me a break. Like, they know the type of defense the Saints got. And if you give these guys more opportunities, they know there was a strong percentage that they was going to be able to get downfield for a field goal. I don't care what anybody says. The NFL has it out for the New Orleans Saints. These referees do not officiate Saints games the way that they officiate some of these other games I'll be watching. They give these guys so much leeway. They give these guys so much hand. They give these guys so, like, when it comes to the Saints, it look like they just be watching them like this, like all up close. You know what I'm saying? Like watching these guys under a microscope, and every little thing they do, I mean, come on, man, give me a break. Like seriously. But the truth hurts, man. I appreciate the phone call, man. Thank you for your take, and call back anytime, brother.
All right, who that? And you have a safe night at work. God bless you.
All right, God bless you too, man. Appreciate that. Thank you. We're gonna move on to my guy Keen Arthur, man. Keen Arthur, what's going on, man? Saints get that dub. You know what I'm saying? We 5-2. What you think?
I appreciate all that, but we ain't here for that. You heard me? Because earlier today, I told you, I said the secondary needs some gumbo from somebody who know how to make it. Obviously, that gumbo was spoiled. And I wasn't going to get on the defense until I heard the dude try to give them some brownie points for playing decent in the second half. Here's my problem, bro. We celebrate way too prematurely. All the time. Like every time they make a play on second down, it's third and long or something like that, they tapping each other up, all that kind of good stuff. But then you turn around, 3rd and 19, you give up a post route. 4th and 3, you give it up. 4th and 7, you give it up. But you won't dance. You won't talk junk. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this, bro. That boy is C.J. Garner Johnson. He might be the Patrick Beverly of the New Orleans Saints.
Hey, ain't it though? Ain't it though? Hey, but I will say this though. Look, they answered my question though, because I ain't gonna lie to you. If you watch the State of the Saints podcast for a couple episodes, I would call them boys soft. So that showed me that they got a little fight. You know what I'm saying? Like Janoris Jacobs was like punking that boy, you know what I'm saying, on the ground though.
Okay, he got some fight in him. Him and Jack Rabbit, they got some fight in them.
Right.
But homeboy, let me ask you this, bro. If you're gonna fight somebody on the field, bro, pull his helmet off first.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
And
I think CJ probably told her that I got a helmet on. Like he ain't even try to respond to him or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what made it funny. You know what I'm saying?
Here's something else I wanted to say to you. The fact that even without our star players, we are a team that can blow teams out. Let me tell you why. We meticulously push the ball down the field. We eat teams up. We pick them apart with Drew Brees in third down situations.
Right.
But the problem is red zone offense. How many times in this game did we get inside that 20, inside that 15, and we settle for a field goal?
Well, I think that has a lot to do with the guys that's missing. Now, that why I feel like, you know what I'm saying, those numbers will probably increase if you have Michael Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders out there, man. You got to understand, dude, like, for a quarterback to go out here with guys that you barely got any type of rapport with and have to trust these guys to go out there and make plays. And red zone offense is like completely different. Like, teams will give you the field. Like, if you've seen like with Alvin Kamara, you know what I'm saying, like with the explosive plays and all those different things, they gave him plays, but when it came time to buckle down defensively, the Bears answered the call. And unless they're throwing the ball to Jared Cook right now, I mean, I don't trust anybody else in the red zone. Who else scored? I mean, it was Taysom Hill. You know what I'm saying? Taysom Hill, he's not a primary target unless somebody is out. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that play was designed for somebody like, you know, Michael Thomas or something like that, or Emmanuel Sanders. So
let me ask you this, though.
That's why.
Did you peep this, though? It was a play. We was on probably the Bears. We was in their red zone, like on the 20. And Drew Brees threw a pass up the seam to Jared Cook, but it was behind him.
Yeah, I've seen that.
The very next play, he threw the same thing on the other side.
Yep.
I was like, man, this dude is a genius. He was like, that guy is cooked. All I got to do is get it there. Easy touchdown. And the last thing I'm going to say before I let you go, bro, why do this pop gun offense kills me? Like, in the worst moments. Like, it was 4th and 2. No, it was like 3rd and 3 or something like that. Why are you throwing a pass parallel to the first down marker when we need 3-4 yards? Why aren't you running a slant or something? It made me so mad, bro, when he threw that ball to Alvin Kamara and he just got tackled for -3 yards. Man, the game would have been over, bro, if we would have got that first down right there. The game is over with.
Right.
Sean Payton got to do better with this play calling, bro. Give up the play call and do this.
Yeah. I think also, King Arthur, man, like that halfback toss, well, I think it was on a 4th down, and they had like everybody and their mama came over there to tackle Alvin Kamara. Like, I don't understand. Like, their linebackers are too athletic. Their linebackers out there in coverage, guarding wide receivers. Like, that is not normal. Like, anybody that don't really understand like defensive and offensive concepts, that is not normal. A linebacker though supposed to be that athletic to a point where they fly to wide receivers. It's like, why would you do a halfback toss? Look, I understand that you got you know what I'm saying, Hicks and you got Jenkins in the middle, but I'm running that ball up the middle. If it's 4th and 1, you can't get 1 freaking yard. That same play that they ran on 4th down where they had Drew Brees sneak the ball up the middle, that should have been a play. And besides that halfback toss to Alvin Kamara, man, I just don't understand it. That was stupid. I'm just gonna tell it for what it is. That was stupid.
I don't think we got to talk about the whole Demario Davis thing, bro. They played on that boy. I honestly believe that's an Atlanta Falcon fan infiltrating the referee squad.
I don't know. That was
that's just horrible. Ridiculous. I thought the game was over with. I put my phone down and everything. I come back at 2nd and 9 for Chicago.
Bro, I was up in there screaming, yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, I see my 1-year-old son come around there. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just happy to hear him say something like that. We was excited. And then all of a sudden, I come back in the room. I'm like, no, man. See, and my wife, she just looking at me. You know what I'm saying? She just let me have my moments and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like, I thought the game was over, man. But King Arthur, man, thank you so much, man. I appreciate your phone call, brother.
All right, homie.
Take it easy, man. For real. Hey, Juicy, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, TJ? How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right, man. Talking about this game, man. Talking about this game.
Man, let me tell you, bro, I didn't think I was gonna make it through it. I had to take a little breath, pause the game for a little bit, walk away. Because, man, I tell you, the Saints, man, every week from week, they just they wear your heart out, man. I'm 24 years old. I feel like I'm about 60. When are we gonna start talking about Alvin Kamara for MVP, man? Because this dude,
my goodness,
has been the Saints' offense for like the last 5-6 weeks. Like he's been everything, catching the ball, running the ball, averaging about 5 yards a carry for the whole season, and yet no one talks about this man. Like, he needs some MVP consideration because, as you said in one of your other videos, we talk about quarterbacks. Like, why don't we just call it the quarterback award? Like, we need something for him tomorrow, man. Cause he got to get some kind of highlights. But the defense, I can't stand them. Every time a pass goes off the screen more than 15 yards down the field, I just got to hold my breath. Because every time
you too,
because you know it's gonna be a pass interference, it's gonna be a holding on somebody, or it's gonna be a 20-yard completion. Right. And it's to the point where, like, how long? You know, how long is the defense, the offense is just gonna start throwing the ball down the field every play and just hoping that something's gonna happen. Right. But I mean, I'm happy we still winning games, even though we missing some pieces. Michael Thomas, Emmanuel Sanders, they should both be back next week against the Buccaneers. I'm hoping that we can pick up that win against them and take back the division lead, get that tiebreaker over them, because we're gonna need it, because we lost to Green Bay. And they beat Green Bay, so. But I think having Marcus Davenport,
but they also lost to the Bears. Now they lost to the Bears,
and we beat the Bears too. But I don't think the Bears are going to be in it late. I think the Bears about to just start losing games. So I just don't see him, up there at the end where we're going to have to worry about a tiebreaker with them. I think Green Bay is going to be there as long as they don't lose to the 49ers next week, because we know what the 49ers did to them in the playoffs last year and in the regular season. But
smack them around real quick.
But I think it's good to see Marcus Davenport playing well. This man can't barely stay on the field, but seeing him finally back making an impact make me, not feel like we wasted that trading up for, what was he, the 14th pick that 1 year?
Yeah.
But
he been balling. I can't hate on him for that. He definitely been
playing. Let me just ask you real quick. How you think we're gonna be handling Antonio Brown?
Honestly, I don't really feel like he's gonna be a bigger factor that people make it out to be. I mean, it's gonna be his first game. I think that they're going to probably put him in certain packages and stuff like that. But I don't think that he's going to be like a huge factor as people making him out to be. I think it's going to take a couple of weeks in order for him to kind of get acclimated to the offense. So that's the way I feel about that, man. But look, I'm positive the Saints can be able to go up in there and make things interesting against Tampa. And if you're a Tampa Bay fan, the ones that talking all that noise, all I would say is take a look at what happened today. That goes to show you right there, like, this team will not die. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what the situation is, like they on some T-1000 type, Terminator 2 type stuff. You know what I'm saying? You shoot them, you know what I'm saying? They still coming at you. So I like that aspect, but man, it really gets to you, man. I mean, makes you be on the edge of your seat and have you know what I'm saying, like just about to pass out. You know, so I'm from anxiety. Iceman, what's going on, man? Iceman, you there? I had Iceman on here.
Yo, hello?
Oh, yeah. What's going on, man?
Hello? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Iceman.
All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. TJ, hey, man, I thought this was a very solid game, man. I thought it was pretty good. I was very entertained. It was very entertaining, man. I will say that. Yeah. It was definitely entertaining. A couple things that we still got to clean up, man. I'm starting to get a little bit less confident with us cleaning up the things, because it is starting to get it deep in the season and we still seeing the same things. But I'll take the win. It was a satisfying win. You know what I'm saying? They did what they had to do, and at least in a stressful situation. But a couple things I noticed, man. With the secondary, it was still more of the same. It was more of the same, man. Yeah. They clamped down, or not really clamped down, but they did a better job. I just need to see more fight from these guys. That's really what I want to see. I need to see more pride in your job, pride in team spirit. I just need to see a little bit more effort from the secondary. It just seems like these guys are just sleepwalking through the first half of the game and just sleepwalking through the season. And I'll leave it up to you to tell us why that is. To me, it feels like I feel like the defense is just sleepwalking through the season. And I just need to see more from them. I'll take the win. I like how Brees was playing. Yeah, man. I just overall thought it was I was more caught up in how entertaining the game was. Yeah. Because it was really entertaining going back and forth and then the overtime. I mean, man, all of us know by now. You got to have your pacemaker, your lucky rabbit's foot. You know what I'm saying? You got to have all that. You know what I'm saying? You got to have your little chicken bone or whatever it is that you got. You know what I'm saying? For these Saints, man. But I want to make a couple points about Marshawn Lattimore. And I want to know if you agree. So I came up with 3 reasons why sometimes he kind of plays lackadaisical. So the first thing I thought was he doesn't have like none of the coaches hold him accountable. You don't see people yelling in his face on the sideline or benching him when he screws up a lot or when he's getting like playing really bad. They don't bench him or nothing. And the second thing I thought was he doesn't have any competition at his position. There's no one that's behind him that forces him to keep the same intensity for longer periods of time behind him.
Right.
And third, I thought, maybe we give him too many, like we put him on a pedestal too early. We give him too many superlatives too early. And maybe, they read, like you say, these guys read their stats, and that bucks their head up. What makes you think that when they see us calling them, giving them these nicknames and stuff like that, that doesn't buck their head up and make them think that they're, this, that, and the third. So I was thinking about that. And I was like, maybe that could be, something why, the secondary kind of, they kind of get all these nicknames and doing all these handshakes and stuff. And that may be the reason why they think that they're better than they actually are instead of, proving that on the field.
Right.
But yeah, that's what I saw, man. I just want to see more consistency from the secondary. That's all. The pass rush was on fire. I want to see more from Anzalone. I want to see him do a little bit better.
Right.
But overall, man, good little win. I'll take it. This should be a team camaraderie builder. This should have the guys kind of flowing in the right direction. I can't wait to next Sunday, but I will say this about the secondary. You play like this next week, it's going to be a problem, yo.
Right.
So I want to see the secondary do better, but that's all, man. Good win, and who that to y'all, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. Iceman T, thank you so much, brother. Take it easy. Yeah, man, Iceman T. I mean, that's a good take, and honestly, he left us something to think about. With Marshawn Lattimore, I really do feel like Lattimore is one of those guys. I do think that they hold him accountable, man. I mean, I've seen him like on the sidelines, like yelling, going back and forth with coaches. But I mean, I've seen an interview with Aaron Glenn early in the week. He said that's just not how he do business. That's not how he do it. He said, his job on the sidelines is to try to motivate guys. If a guy get beaten coverage or something like that, he's not on the sidelines yelling, getting all up in their face because he just feels like, that's just going to intensify the situation. These guys got to play loose. So he says that he plays the role of a confidence builder. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, these are professionals, man. These are grown men. This is not like how it is in high school and college, man. You probably can get into the face of that college kid, that high school kid. But when you're dealing with grown men, it's different, man. You can't be talking to them like sideways like that, and I do feel like, with him, I think he gets lost in the lights. I do think that the lack of competition can play a role. But if I can put if I can just put my thoughts together and figure out what's really going on with him, one thing that I would say is he just never got any better from his rookie year. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Saints are not requiring him to learn how to play in the zone. They're not asking him to, to play in a slot. They, most of the time they just seeing him as a shutdown corner, a guy lining him up man to man, cover zero, and let the best man win. But at the same time, you got to put more in your arsenal, man. You got to become more than one dimensional. And I think teams kind of understand it. And on top of that, teams don't fear him. Like, his second year, teams kind of feared him, kind of respected him. But if a team needs a play, I mean, they see him on the best player, they're going to throw it at that best player. And now we're starting to see those players getting success on him. So I think that he needs to build. I think he needs to build on his build his repertoire up. I heard him talk about some of the coverages that he ran in college. He was like, I didn't run no zone. I didn't run slot, all this kind of stuff. I ran cover zero all in college. And that's fine. But at the same time, I mean, sometimes you might have to go on the inside and guard that slot receiver. And you got to be able to stop that guy from catching the ball. So that can't be acceptable. But I mean, he had opportunity to catch 2 interceptions today. He caught one. I think that it was helpful that he caught that interception. It was good. But at the end of the day, they need to be more consistent, man. I mean, the only thing consistent about this Saints defense right now is that they're going to give up a big play. Kevin says, TJ, my brother, I need the call info. I apologize, man, but we probably about to wrap this show up. We're gonna be wrapping up a little early. I have to head to work, so we're gonna have to cut it short. But I will be having a show tomorrow morning. For those people that want to chime in, want to call in, you can be a part of the show in the morning. And I do apologize for it once again, but brother got to go to work. Charles says, I wonder if he will put more zone next week. I hope not. No, I really hope not. The way they play zone, the way that Nick Foles went 6 for 6 on that drive when they was playing all that zone. So TJ, besides the one big play Lattimore gave up on that touchdown, what else did he do wrong? Like seriously, I don't think he did anything else wrong. You know what I'm saying? You can't let Allen Robinson convert on no third. What was that? A 3rd and 12 or a 3rd and 15? You can't do that now. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you can't do that, man. You can't let nobody convert on the 3rd and 12 on you. But besides that, he played okay. You know what I'm saying? Like he even had good coverage on a deep pass. I was very shocked by that. Usually, like when we see the screen, launch down the field is never good for the New Orleans Saints. So look, he had a good solid performance. If I was giving out grades, I give him a B minus. A B minus is still a B. So he did a good job. I'm having problems with my signal. Well, I'm sorry about that, man. Hopefully you get a better signal pretty soon. Ricardo says next week we playing against a better quarterback. Yeah, but you're also playing against a statue still. And you're also playing against a team that got the same type of offensive line. So, yeah, Tom Brady is Tom Brady is better than Nick Foles. But, the Saints can still get pressure on him because Tom Brady ain't going nowhere. I hope we really start implementing Harris as a focal point on the offense. I think they will, man, the way he been playing. If you don't, you crazy. TJ, I know I am thuggish tonight, no love. Ernest, that's the first comment I actually seen from you. You know what I'm saying? That's the first comment I seen from you if you're talking about no love. I apologize, Ernest. I didn't see any of your comments. Our offense will completely change with Thomas and Sanders back. Yeah, but I kind of like it the way that it is. And I'm gonna say something that a lot of people probably don't want to say because I guess we feel like if we don't say anything about it, then automatically nobody would know that we said it. But look, I've said a lot of things about Drew Brees at the beginning of the season. I talked about Drew Brees. I criticized him as far as I was saying that he ain't got it anymore. Him not throwing the ball down the field. But I think that Drew Brees needs to be in the MVP conversation. I'm serious. I think he needs to be in the MVP conversation. I don't mind eating crow about Drew Brees. I think I was wrong about my take about that. I stand by that. I'm man enough to admit that I was wrong. Drew Brees should be in the MVP conversation because as much praise and as much admiration they try to give to Tom Brady and talk about, oh, Tom terrific, Tom this, Tom that. Tom got all them damn weapons out there in Tampa Bay. Somebody tell me what Drew Brees got. Drew Brees on some MacGyver stuff right now. Anybody that ever watched MacGyver, you know what I'm saying? MacGyver, he'll take something like a paper clip, a rubber band, and he'll do something, you know what I'm saying? He'll turn it into some type of device that can get him, you know what I'm saying, access to a computer, or unlock a door, or, you know what I'm saying, a shimmy a window open. He'll do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he on some MacGyver stuff right now. He taking a Deontay Harris and making it work. He taking a Jawan Johnson and making it work. He making Traquan Smith his primary receiver. He throwing to Jared Cook. He throwing to Taysom Hill. So I'm not saying that he should be the top person for the MVP, MVP race. But I think the fact that people are not putting Drew Brees in the MVP race for several weeks. Okay, for several weeks he's played without Michael Thomas. For a couple of weeks he played without Emmanuel Sanders, and even with the Emmanuel Sanders, you have to understand he have to develop some type of chemistry and rapport. The fact that he turned a guy like Marquez Callaway into an 8-reception, 75-yard receiver. The fact that he throwing the ball to Jawan Johnson, a guy that was on a practice squad a couple weeks ago. People need to put some respect on this guy's name. Rather you talk about the way that he's throwing the ball down the field. Maybe you questioning his arm strength. You know what I'm saying? All those different things. But one thing is for certain. This team would not win a damn thing if number 9 was not their quarterback. This team would have a losing record. The Saints probably would be in the bottom of the basement when it comes to the NFC South. I don't care what anybody says. You throw any other quarterback in this type of position, they ain't winning jack. Go ahead and take a look at the New England Patriots with Cam Newton. You know what I'm saying? No N'Keal Harry. You know what I'm saying? No, you know what I'm saying? No Julian Edelman. And look how he performing. You got Drew Brees out here with undrafted free agents and practice squad guys. Somebody answer the question, why is this guy named not in the MVP conversation? And I'm not saying he's supposed to win MVP, and I don't even feel like I'm being biased. Who is doing more with less than Drew Brees? And look who he went up against. This guy went up against one of the best pass rush in the NFL. So, like I said, you can criticize Drew Brees all you want to. You can say that Jameis is up next. You can say that he ain't got no arm strength. But somebody tell me what quarterback in these type of situations, under these conditions, is still going to be able to perform at a high level like this. Put that man's name in the MVP race. I don't care if it's a local guy that give him one vote. Somebody needs to put this man's name in the hat because, once again, I mean, what he 31 for 41? He about 280 yards, 2 touchdowns. Like, come on, man. I mean, with some, man, come on, man. With nothing, basically, you know what I'm saying, turning nothing into something. That's what he's doing right now. Jules says, I'm back. Y'all play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers next week. Yeah. And like I said, you know, Tampa up here talking about we scared and we should be scared. Ain't nobody scared of Tampa. You know, like if the Tampa Bay Buccaneers think that they're going to blow out the Saints, they crazy. And if I was them, I'd look at this game and be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? This team will do anything they can to win. Facts. I agree with you about Drew being the reason they're winning. Drew and Kamara is saving their ass. Yep, it's true. Like I said, even the biggest Drew Brees critic have to admit that this team would not be winning if Drew Brees wasn't quarterback. I'm sorry. Jameis is not doing this. Taysom is not doing this. Like, y'all can talk about, yeah, Jameis will throw the ball down the field and all that kind of stuff, but they ain't winning. They ain't winning with this. This dude, this might be the best. Like, I don't think I'm always over-exaggerating when I say this. This might be the best Drew Brees has played in the last 5 years. Being the circumstances, being like what he's up against, and him going out here and performing like this, nah, bro. Like, I'm serious, man. Look, there are times where Drew Brees will deserve criticism, and it would be warranted. But the way that this guy has put this team on his back offensively by putting guys in a position to succeed, and it may not be the sexiest, like I guess that's the word of the night, sexiest. It may not be the sexiest, and it may not be the most exciting. It may not be the most ripping way to win games, but he's winning football games, and he's not putting the ball in harm's way, and he's not causing this team L's. So as far as I'm concerned, Drew Brees' name needs to be in a race. And while everybody praising Tom Brady, they need to be praising Drew Brees from what he has done with this team for over the past couple weeks. They're not paying any type of attention to it. They're talking about, oh, the Saints are not winning the Saints way. It's unconventional. It's not the same. Whatever, dude. Like, are you looking at the fact that it possibly could be that the New Orleans Saints don't have 2 of their best receivers in the game right now? But once again, put some respect on that man's name. Straight up. Cornell Brown, the secondary played a decent game today. It wasn't perfect, but they did enough to win. I will say this. If it was in dome conditions, that last touchdown that Nick Foles threw probably would have been a pick 6. Janoris Jenkins, he reacted a little bit too late. He tried to turn around. He kind of tripped a little bit. That would have been a pick 6, okay? They were making some of the right plays. I've seen some, like, the way that their eyes were looking in this game, I was more impressed. You know, they were actually trying to make plays, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, the tackling was very good. Like, the tackling was very, very good in this game. Saints Bucs on Sunday night. Watch how the Bucs will be favored to the Saints. I don't care. I don't care about that. I really don't. I really don't care about that at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. Let them be favored. Let everybody sing the praises of Tom Brady and the Bucs. Who cares? But at the end of the day, all I care about is them winning. And Tampa Bay, I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, well, y'all just beat us by a point. oh, y'all just beat us by a field goal. Nah, bruh. If y'all was that cold, if y'all that legit as y'all making it out to be, shouldn't matter. You know? So, like I said, like homeboy said on Harlem Nights, okay? Was that Jack Jenkins? Don't take this ass whooping personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't take this ass whooping personally. I'm telling you. Like, I will go down eating crow. I'm a ride for my team. I'm a ride for my team. And I'm saying that the Saints gonna beat the Buccaneers. I don't care how bad I look. If Tampa end up beating the Saints, who cares? I'm talking as much noise. I'm talking mad greasy. Okay. I'm talking chicken in a box greasy. Okay. From McKenzie's. I'm talking Philly cheesesteak in a bag greasy. I'm talking greasy right now. I can care less about a Tampa Bay fan. Where the hell have y'all been over the past 13 years? Who are y'all? The audacity, in the words of Stephen A. Smith, the unmitigated gall for y'all to even come at the New Orleans Saints like y'all been running shop. Y'all just made it to the show. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just made it here. Y'all ain't did a damn thing. All y'all did was win a couple games. Ain't no playoff victories taking place here. You know what I'm saying? That's how trash y'all is. Y'all getting all excited and throwing parades over regular season victories because y'all didn't have a damn thing to cheer about for so long. Okay. And now y'all want to be the class of the NFC. Y'all talking about y'all the class of the NFC. Man, knock it off. Okay. Y'all gonna have to win consistently over the next 4 to 5 years for y'all even in the conversation. Okay. The Uncle Pete's of the NFC South. Locked up in a room, locked up in a basement, okay? Like the Loch Ness Monster, like Sasquatch. Somebody said that they saw him. They might have saw him. Maybe it was a shadow. Maybe it was a footprint. Was it the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? I thought I saw a ship. I thought I seen a red hat with a flag on it. I think I may have seen a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. It may have been down here somewhere, over there, somewhere. I ain't seen no Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans for the last 13 years. You might have had one fan that you knew. Shouts out to my guy DJ. Shouts out to my boy Carnell. But at the end of the day, I ain't seeing all these Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans. Oh, I'm a Tom Brady fan. I'm a Tom Brady fan. Knock it off, okay? Don't tell me nothing about no Tampa Bay Buccaneers if you up here talking about, well, I'm a Tom Brady fan. Tampa Bay, sit y'all ass down somewhere. The Saints, Carolina, and I even throw a sprinkle of the Falcons up in this thing, have been more legit than you all. You guys have done absolutely nothing except thank the Lord Jesus Christ that Tom Brady picked up the phone and called y'all miserable, pathetic organization, because let's make it clear, y'all didn't get him. He called y'all, okay? If he didn't call y'all wouldn't have had Tom Brady. We would not be having this conversation right now. Y'all probably be rolling with Josh Rosen, him throwing interceptions here, there, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like a Dr. Seuss book. Call it for what it is, folks. Y'all need to thank Jesus Christ that Tom Brady picked up the phone and wanted to play in warm weather. Until y'all consistently win, until y'all actually win the division titles on a consistent basis, until y'all actually grace the playoffs, fall the hell back and hell to the kings of the NFC South, the New Orleans Saints. All right. So let's just make that clear right now. TJ, I haven't seen a Bucs fan since Warren Sapp caught a touchdown in the back of the end zone. Exactly. Where the hell were they at when Josh Freeman was the quarterback, huh? Somebody tell me that. Somebody tell me where they was at when Jameis Winston was the quarterback. Somebody tell me that. Somebody tell me where they was at when Ryan Fitzpatrick was the quarterback. Where were they? I was looking over here. I was looking over there. I was looking up there, but I can't seem to find a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. Somebody please tell me where these guys come from. Who are y'all to fix y'all mouth to talk about the New Orleans Saints? Well, y'all been winning all them games and y'all ain't got nothing to show for it. Oh, yes, we do. We got a Hall of Fame quarterback. We got an offensive and a defensive rookie of the year. We got an offensive player of the year. We got all pros all around this thing. What do y'all have to show? What do y'all have to show, Tampa? Y'all ain't got nothing. Y'all ain't got nothing but some old memories of Brad Johnson, dusty tail, coming up out there with two elbow pads on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talking about the yesteryears of Derek Brooks and Rondé Barber. Nobody cares about that anymore. Nobody cares about you, Tampa. And honestly, they still don't care about y'all. Once Tom Brady makes his speech, once he signs that 1 year that 1 day contract with the New England Patriots, y'all will go back into obscurity because nobody will care about y'all anymore. Y'all get all of these primetime games. Y'all getting all of this media coverage. Y'all getting all this attention because number 12 going into his 21st season is on your team. You take him away, y'all are just the pathetic excuses, the bottom feeders of the NFC South that you have been for the last 13 years. Fall the hell back. Just want to make that very, very simple. Finally, I've got a Saints post game on YouTube 100. Shouts out to Emmett. Isn't Tampa in second place? Yes, they are in second place, and I'm glad you said that, Fatback. I'm glad that you said this because Tampa needed to hear this. The only reason why the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are leading the division is because the Saints had a bye. If both teams had a bye in week 6, then the Saints would be leading the division. I think they need to hear this because for some apparent reason, that's what they have subjected themselves to, right? Moral victories. Well, we running the South right now. Man, give me a break. That's like somebody saying that they're the fastest man alive because Usain Bolt didn't want to run that day. Knock it off. Y'all have not done a damn thing, period. Okay, like I said, y'all can go and win the NFC South. And at this point, I must say, who that nation, I can care less about the NFC South. I care about the Super Bowl. I care about the Saints going deep into the playoffs. That's what I care about. That's what they talk about. There's levels to this, okay? When your team has been winning consistently over the last 10 to 15 years, you expect Super Bowls. Y'all expecting playoffs, okay? That shows you that our goals are completely different. Completely different. Period. Like I said, until they consistently win games, till they consistently win the divisions over and over again and knock the taste, slap the taste of mediocrity, slap the taste of suck out of their mouths, shut the hell up, hell to the keys, handle your business, and hope that y'all can be as good as the Saints have been over the last 15 years for years to come, okay? You know what I'm saying? Hell to the freaking Kings, okay? Don't make me play the song for y'all. Don't make me get demonetized up in this thing. Hell to the Kings, okay? Straight up. Are you on Spotify too, Emmett? Yes, I am. I'm on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor FM, wherever you name, we own that thing. We are on that thing, my friend. If it was any other team that played would have fumbled, I didn't even hear a whistle. I'm still listening for the whistle. Okay, I know I got headphones on, but I can take them off for a second. Nope, still don't hear no whistle. I mean, I just don't know I don't know exactly what song, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know what they was on, you know what I'm saying? Somebody said I need to go ahead and play the song. Look, I will go ahead and you know what I'm saying? I'm only gonna play a little bit of the song, but all I can say to Tampa is hell to the Kings, okay? Hell to the Kings of the NFC South, okay? That's all I gotta say. Don't make me put it on. Hold on, I gotta fast forward a little bit. Hold on. I gotta play it. Yes, I do listen to rock, folks. Hell to the Kings. Hell to the world. Hell to the Kings of the NFC South. Hell to the Kings. That's all I gotta say. Okay, let's cut it off before we get demonetized here. Hell to the Kings. Okay, hell to the Kings. That's all I gotta say, Tampa. Know your lane. Stay in your lane. And once again, thank the Lord that Tom Brady showed up. Okay, I still didn't hear no whistle. Okay, like I said, hell to the Kings. Okay, You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say. And honestly, all I gotta say is if the Saints beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers next week, I'm telling y'all, I got some ammunition that is gonna be legendary. I'm telling y'all, I am going to be unbearable. So I'm just letting y'all know right now. I'm about to take a few more comments and we're gonna get up out of here, man. How you like that Drew Brees rushing attack? Yeah, man. Drew Brees got them 2 yards. I ain't mad at him. You know what I'm saying? So who that? Yeah. The referees were terrible, to say the least. Who that? This is fire. Shouts out to Goofy. I can dig it. Big ups to the old line. Yeah, the old line played really well today. And shouts out to Cesar Ruiz, man. Going up against Keem Hicks, that could not have been an easy task, man. You know, I told y'all, man, y'all listen to rock, man. That's one of my favorite songs right there, man. Hail to the King. Some of y'all probably heard that song. Avenged Sevenfold is the name of the group. Hail to the Kings. TJ mic drop. You just you just crashed their morals. Even Tom Shady felt that. It's the truth, man. It's the truth. That's all I gotta say. It is the truth. Pete been solid. Yeah, man. Andrews Pete. He's been balling this year. Well, I would say the last 2 games he's been balling. I won't give him that much credit. Looks high sock worthy. Oh, absolutely. He can wear them socks up to his thighs. All I care. And that definitely wasn't his fault that missed field goal. Okay, I mean Thomas Morstead, you got to turn them laces, man. You got to turn them. Turn them laces, my friend. Tampa has been an FCS junior varsity team for 14 years. Absolutely. All I gotta say is, man, last time Tampa actually made the playoffs, I am not exaggerating. I was just about to graduate from Jackson State University. That's the last time them boys made the playoffs. I was about to graduate from college. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all don't know, I graduated from college in 2008. Okay. And we got we got all these people up in here acting as if, you know what I'm saying, Tampa been on all this time. Knock it off, man. Knock it off. Nobody cares about Tampa at all. And honestly, if I was Tampa, I would take the Saints very seriously. As the Saints, you know, they're going to take them very seriously. With Sheldon Rankins out for a couple of weeks, do you see the Saints making a trade to fill that spot? Or will they? Nah, they're going to keep what they got. I wouldn't. I mean, to be honest with you folks, let's just be real about this. David Anyamata been playing real good. Malcolm Brown been playing good. Shy Tuttle, Malcolm Roach. They got some. They ain't got no issues at the defensive tackle position. No. I was in junior high. Wow. Yeah, that's been a long time. Watt, Gilmore, Thomas, Super Bowl. Yeah, they need to do something, man. They need a consistent pass rush. I feel like the pass rush shows up, but it doesn't show up consistently to me. I'm tired of these weak Section 8 fans base always having something to say. Look, man, if you want to repping hard for your team, I didn't see you in the groups at the beginning. I didn't see you repping your team. You went around here talking all that noise. I ain't got no respect for you. It just means that you grandstanding. TJ, keep roasting the Bucs. They're trying to talk their way to the top of the division. We have something to say about that. Like I said before, hail to the Kings, okay? That's all I got to say to them. One more time for all those people that just joined us. Hail to the Kings! Hail to the one! Kneel at the crown! Kneel at the crown of the NFC South. Okay, I don't care if I get demonetized. It's worth it. Hail to the Kings. Hail to the Kings of the NFC South. But thank y'all so much, man. Thank y'all for being a part of the State of the Saints podcast. Man, I'm sorry that I had to cut it short. We're going to have a show tomorrow morning, man. Please join tomorrow morning. It's going to kick off around 9 a.m. A lot of people say that they love the morning shows. It's going to be 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central. So check it out. State of the Saints podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com. Search The State of the Saints podcast. Facebook.com, search The State of the Saints Podcast. And man, y'all already know. Previous episodes available on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor FM. And shouts out to my big brother EJ, man. He just launched his very first podcast. Y'all check that out on Anchor FM. Let me pull it up real quick, man. Shouts out to my brother, man. Everybody know what my brother means to me, man. I probably wouldn't even be doing this if it wasn't for my brother. I probably wouldn't have the passion for and love for sports if it wasn't for my brother, man. So he got his new podcast out. I'm gonna give you an opportunity. I know you're in a chat right now, so go ahead and let everybody know about your podcast. He just launched it on today. Let me make sure I get the name of it. I'm on Anchor FM. Yeah, EJ the Sports Fan. EJDA Sports Fan. Y'all check it out on Anchor FM. Y'all support my big brother EJ. He just launched his very first podcast, man. Y'all make sure that y'all support that as well. Till next time, all I gotta say is, who that? Hail to the king.